Hello, everyone. This is Phoenix Tremaine, and today we're going to be talking about Bold and the Beautiful, who's Luna's father, and the increased diversity on Bold and the Beautiful. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button so that YouTube knows good channel for soap fans, and it helps the channel out a lot. So liking, sharing, and subscribing, they're all free things you can do. They help out a lot. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to go the extra miles, you can become a member. But now let's get into the story. One of my biggest gripes on soaps is the lack of diversity. The only one that I really feel tries is Days of Our Lives. But now I have to say that Bold and Beautiful has stepped up the diversity a little more than some of the others. While Black characters seem to have faded into the background, the days of the Avants being a major force on the show have long gone, despite Emmy wins. The Asian characters have been stepped up a lot more. While I was not initially impressed by the introduction of Luna and fast forwarding her relationship with RJ, this February sweeps turned things up a notch with the cringe inducing story that has fans divided about how Zende and Luna ended up hooking up by accident. The other part of the story is what really caught my attention. For a while now, I've been hearing the rumors that Finn is Luna's father. I ignored them because I figured they were too close in age, so he couldn't be the father. I first thought that the father was going to be Bill, and they really made it. They talked about this concert from like 20 years ago and how much fun and Poppy and Bill hooked up, and it just seemed very obvious that Bill would be Luna's father. But then that wasn't necessarily the case because then we found out that it was potentially Jack that was the father of Luna, which would make Lee pretty crazy because she can't have children. And if her sister had a kid with her husband, who she estranged from, that could be in a really explosive storyline. But then the rumors kept persisting that her father wasn't Jack and it wasn't Bill, it was Finn. And I kept saying, no, it just can't be Finn. However, the rumors continued, so I decided to do the math, and I was shocked that it could actually be true. I used the actors' ages to see if it could realistically possibly be a possibility that Finn could be Luna's dad, because to me, they just look like brother and sister. Here is what I discovered. Lisa Yamada, who plays Luna, is 21 years old. Tanner Novlin, who plays Finn, is 37 years old. I did not know Finn was almost 40. Romy Park, who plays Poppy, is 44 years old. Finn would have been 16 and Poppy would have been 23. So it's actually possible if we use the real actors' ages that Luna could be Finn's daughter. I assumed it wasn't Bill. Then it would be Jack, her sister's husband, and Finn's real father. That would make Luna his sister. However, rumors have been persisting that Finn will be Luna's dad. And they've also dropped hints, and especially when she was trying to hide from Finn and all the things that was going on, that in the awkwardness and weirdness that Poppy has around Finn, that this could actually turn out to be true. If it's true, that really would be an explosive story. Finn finding out Luna is his daughter, Lee finding out her sister had an affair with her underage adopted son. I can't even begin to imagine Steffi's reaction to the news. Now, of course, I use the actors' real ages, but they could fudge it. They could have say that Finn was 18 and Poppy was like 21 or something like that. Just drop both their ages by 2 years and he's suddenly legal. So moving on, even worse, if Luna does get pregnant and they do a Who's the Daddy storyline. Oh, I'm sorry. Lee finding out her sister had an affair with her underage adopted son. I can't even begin to imagine Stephanie's reaction to the news. Even worse, if Luna does get pregnant and they do a Who's the Daddy story, if Finn is Luna's dad, that would make Steffi her husband's daughter's niece. that she's also a stepmom too. Although I'm sorry, that would make Steffi her husband's step that would make Luna her stepdaughter and her husband's actual daughter. But if she's actually pregnant by RJ, if they do a storyline, then she could actually be Steffi's niece and stepdaughter at the same time. This is bold and beautiful. You know it's possible. Possible. Okay, the same way when the same story happened with Carlin and Ridge and Thomas when they were in that situation, Thomas turned out to be the dad, not Ridge, meaning RJ, Zende, it wouldn't be right for Ridge to have been Douglas' father instead of Thomas. But being a soap, and soaps wanting a soap, Thomas was the more messy person to turn out to be the father. And so I think in this case, the more messy thing to do would be Luna's in love with RJ and pregnant with Zende's baby. I think that would be the more messy soap route to go if they're going to go in that direction. Now, the reaction I would look forward to the most in this case is Lee saying, I told you so, because she loves talking down to her sister, her niece. And if she finds out that all this drama is happening, Lee's gonna bust a gasket. So while I do not like the twist with Zende, I am enjoying the fact that they are at least trying to create stories with some of their more diverse characters. Let me know in the comments section if you like the direction these stories are going in. Would you like to see a Who's the Daddy story with Luna, RJ, and Zende? And who do you think would make the best storyline as Luna's dad? Would you pick Jack, Finn, or Bill? Let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video.